On paper, Paleo Pines plays more or less like every other cozy farming simulator to come out in, the last 5 years. You're yet another kid sent to another farm to spend another summer toiling away in the hot summer sun. You'll till the land, water your crops, trade with townsfolk, and spruce the place up much like you did in Stardew Valley, Everdream Valley, My Time at Fill in the Blank, etc. But video games aren't made of paper, and Paleo Pines isn't made like your average farming sim, because each of those fun if familiar cozy mechanics are reimagined here through the ridiculous and wonderful filter of Dinosaurs, because why not? Why manually plow your fields 1 cube at a time when a Styracosaurus can lower its horns and knock out a row in seconds? And why refill your rusty old watering can every few minutes when a Gallimimus can regurgitate dozens of gallons of H2O on command? It's a fun twist to an always satisfying if done to death set of gameplay mechanics, and Paleo Pines ends up standing out from the crowded cozy crowd as a result. But while befriending new dinosaurs through a musical note-matching minigame and unlocking new biomes with your hard-headed friends add some spice to these pines, a few underwhelming design decisions add a bit of suck. For starters, Paleo Pines is less open world and more a collection of instanced boxes that are stitched together with loading screens, fussy pathing, and no jump. Ugh. As a consequence, I always felt restricted when exploring in Paleo Pines, but thankfully some of your mounted minions can absolutely haul, and the more you use them the quicker they'll level up, and the more stamina they'll get, meaning after a few hours you'll be able to figuratively fly from one end of the map to the other and back at will. Which is a good thing, because Paleo Pines mandates this kind of backtracking through disappointingly grindy fetch questy objectives. Bring me 5 potatoes, take her 10 carrots, find my missing notebook, take him this present. It's uninspired stuff that only seems to exist to clog up your comically tiny inventory and add artificial length to a game with no real plot. And while the handful of folks you'll meet along the way are all pleasant enough, they're merchants and vendors first, characters second. But who heckin' needs them? You're not here for cavemen, you're here for dinosaurs, and Paleo Pines delivers dozens of them, from skittish Psittacosauri to chonky Stegosauri. After befriending each through song and snack, you'll lead them home and construct a pen, though the game's static building mechanic roots you to the spot and makes this process a bit of a chore. From there, it's all about maintenance, cause fail to feed or clean up after these dino friends and they might skip camp entirely and return to the wilds. As for style, Paleo Pines is a pretty if dated looking little game that mostly makes up for its low-res textures with bright fun colors and adorable 3D models. Nice and simple if repetitive music and cute funny low budget dino sound design add silly charm to a game already bursting with it. But nothing here really wows per se, and I can't help but think Paleo Pines would run just fine on my PS3. So, in the end, Paleo Pines adds up to an addicting if clunky little spin on the crowded cozy farming genre. At $30 for 10 to 15 hours of relaxed playtime, I think it presents decent value, so I'll give it an aggregate mega score of 2.82 out of 5, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have about the game or my review. Until next time, this is Scope, and thanks for watching.